What if I told you reality doesn't exist until you observe it? I'm not talking about philosophy. I'm talking about hardcore science, a science that has been proven to 14 decimal places. No other science even comes close. And it shows something fascinating. The universe is shapeshifted by a single variable, and that is you. This is known as quantum physics, and it is the admin panel to the simulation. Today, we are going to talk about how we use our attention, the most valuable resource in the universe, to collapse a better reality. This is Cheat Codes to Life. Let's begin. Quantum physics is the study of atoms and subatomic particles. It was once believed that the universe and matter was predictable. It followed fundamental laws, and by understanding these laws, you could predict the future. But after quantum physics was discovered, the entire bedrock of science evolved. It showed that the universe is not predictable. It's based on probability, that particles come into and out of existence from nothing, that matter is inherently connected, and one particle on one side of the universe can simultaneously change another one on the opposite side. To show this, I'm going to first talk about the experiment that literally broke objective science, known as the Double Slit Experiment. Scientists wanted to see how electrons behaved as they went through two slits. So they fired lasers through two slits and noticed that it formed a wave pattern of interference on the back wall. Then scientists did something that literally broke physics. They put a camera next to one of the slits to see which one it was going through. What happened was completely unexpected. The waves collapsed into particles and formed two solid lines on the back wall. Simply by observing the particles, they changed from energy into matter. The strangeness doesn't stop there. The Bell's theorem showed that entanglement is real, that all particles are interconnected, and one particle on one side of the universe can simultaneously affect another. Atomic clocks show time is bendable. And quantum electrodynamics shows that particles can come into and out of existence from nothing. I'm not talking about fringe science here. I'm talking about the science that literally built our modern world. It couldn't exist without quantum physics. It built the transistors, the lasers, the semiconductors, and quantum computing. So, how do we use quantum physics to collapse a better reality? We use it through our attention. It is the most valuable resource in the universe. In Cheat Code 4, we talked about the placebo effect and how belief can literally heal our biology. In Cheat Code 5, we talked about epigenetics and how our environment can change which genes are turned on or turned off. But this begs the question of what creates the environment, and that is you. You are the camera in the double slit experiment, and you do this through your attention. If you focus on your stress, on what's going wrong, on your anxiety, the universe has no choice but to collapse that reality more often in your life. You are literally creating the prison of your own suffering just by looking at it. But if you decide to look at the universe from a different lens of gratitude, of joy, of looking at the pleasure and simultaneous absurdity of being alive, of not taking things too seriously, the math doesn't change. The universe has no choice. It will collapse that reality more often in your life. So you are the architect of the simulation. And you do this through your attention. Use it wisely. It is the most powerful resource in the universe. This was one cheat code. There are many more. New episodes drop every Sunday. So if you're tired of living life on autopilot, if you're ready to stop being just a simulation and actually start engineering the reality that you want to live in, stick around. Our next cheat code will drop next Sunday. Let's keep hacking the simulation.